God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to meet you. We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired, I need.
Hey y'all, so I think this is gonna be a beginning or like the start of a new vlog. So I just was in my car driving. I'm about to drive to work because in my last vlog I was telling y'all like I work this part-time job and then I still do DoorDash, but I'm on that work. I'm on my way to that job right now. So, and I was just thinking, and even when I woke up, because I woke up super early today, like 3 or 4 a.m. I can't remember, but I was thinking like I'm in this like weird space in the sense of like mentally. So before, because I was even talking to my sister, like, how did I have faith? Or like, what was I on to like know that God told me to move to Texas? What faith did I have to just get up and drive to Texas, not knowing where I was gonna stay, not knowing what God would want me to do? Like, I was like, what kind of faith did I have back then? And I'm really trying to get, I wouldn't say back to that space, but get to a space, because like in relationships, like with regular people, and not God, but like relationships, you grow. It's not always the same thing throughout different seasons. So I feel like I'm in a place where, Tony, this is a new season. You believe in God for different things and different to grow in life. So it's gonna be a different process, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's really where I'm at right now, trying to grow out of, I don't know, like honestly, I don't know. This morning I was praying and I was like, sorry, yeah, I just feel like this is just a mess. But basically what I was saying is like, a lot of times when we think we're going into a new season, it's like, okay, bigger and better things. I'm gonna have a bigger house, I'm gonna have a bigger apartment, or I'm gonna go from an apartment to a house, whatever that is. But then it has to be Holy Spirit was like, in this next season, how about you grow mentally, like learning God's ways? Because I feel like that's like one of the biggest hiccups for me, and I'm sure like a lot of people, is if you don't know God's ways. And I said this in my like 4 things I wish I knew video or whatever, but once you learn God's ways, it's easier, not to say it'd be easy, but it's easier going through life knowing God's ways, knowing that if you're going through, for instance, like knowing if you're going through a time where you're struggling, that you won't struggle forever, knowing if you have oppression or like you're struggling with something, like you at the end of it you will have the victory. So it's like reassuring once you know God's ways. So like that's one thing I be trying to remind myself of, is just grow mentally, or what, that's one of the things I'm trying to do right now, is grow mentally, literally just grow mentally. And I feel like how I'm gonna be able to do that is reading the Bible, like learn how God worked with his different tribes, or the Israelites or the people of Judah. How did he work? And once I learned that, and reading throughout the Bible, Proverbs and different books of the Bible. Hold on. Okay, so I'm trying to write this up because it's just shaking. But all I'm trying to say is like, don't be discouraged. And even if things aren't going your way, like say if you're in a season where stuff are happening rapidly, like faith move after faith move, and then you see God answering you, don't think that'll be every single season. That's one thing like I'm learning right now, like don't think that will be every single season, and it's okay. That's where learning God's ways come in. If you know God's ways of, if this happens in one season and it doesn't happen in another season, doesn't mean that God isn't with you anymore, doesn't mean that he's not hearing you anymore, it doesn't mean any of that. It's just that you're in a different season and you're growing. So the move that I'm on right now is growing mentally, changing my mindset when it comes to like reading the Bible, accepting God's ways, and also physically, like how can you not have a poverty mindset? Like, okay, if we're declaring that we're not under the covenant of poverty anymore, okay, what's the opposite? The opposite is wealth. I turned that around. Anyways, wealth isn't only about money, it's about what you do with that money. It's also like health wise, not eating fast food, every day of the week. Me. That's what I be doing. So it's like different stuff like that, just changing your mindset and not giving into the flesh. Like, oh my gosh, when it comes to like food, giving into the flesh is the easiest thing for me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people to do. But once we get over that, like, you just gonna have to sacrifice. You're literally sacrificing in this season to be able to have more in the season that you're going into. So yeah, I know it was a mouthful, I know it was all over the place, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And I just wanted to share that as something that I'm working on with myself, and hopefully give somebody else insight on what to work on with yourself also. But yeah, all right, so I'm waiting in my car on orders as usual. But first, I want to thank y'all so much for watching the vlog that I dropped about 3-4 days ago. I love the feedback, love the engagement, love the comments. Y'all, it took me so long to post that vlog. Like, I'm sorry, I started vlogging in May, and then I finished off sometime in June. Girl, the editing process took like probably 2 weeks, because I was like, I just don't feel like editing. And that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about right now. It's like, I don't know what is going on, but like May, I feel like was a pretty good month, but in June, I have just been feeling like just no energy. Like, I'll go to sleep, I could sleep from like 12 to 8. I could do a whole 8-hour sleep and I'll still wake up exhausted. Then I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. Everything is irritating me. And it's like, I want to be consistent. I want to work towards the things that I want to work towards. But when, like, if I'm not in the mood, I don't want to do it. And I'm not even going to lie, I do not have the best discipline. Like, in a lot of things, I don't have the best discipline. The most I have discipline in is probably like getting up and working, because it's like, it's not, well, me doing DoorDash, that's like me, because it's like the betterment, which is like paying my bills. But me going to my other job, it's like, okay, if I don't go, it affects somebody else. So it's easier for me to do something when it affects somebody else. But if it affects me, like working out, other stuff like that, and not when it comes to like a job, the discipline is like lacking. Plus, it does not help when I just feel exhausted. Like, I literally, for instance, like my iPad, it's not charging. And I think it's because when I had went to that other job that I work at, I left my iPad in my car for like 2-3 days in a row. Of course, I use it when I'm door dashing, but I keep it in my car, so whenever I leave there, I don't have to go back home, get my iPad, and come back. It kept overheating, and so like it chooses when it wants to charge. It shuts off for days and won't turn back on, or like when I turn it on, it'll turn right back off. Little stuff like that is also affecting my mood. And so when I see the comments like, oh, you inspire, and which I'm thankful for, like, because I do get it when I watch people testimony videos, like it does give me like okay, I could do it too. But a part of it also is not every day you're gonna feel like doing it, and especially like walking with God too. Like, not every day you're gonna feel like reading your Bible, praying. That's another thing. Like with me, because when I was just doing solely DoorDash, I could wake up whenever. I can read my Bible, pray, and go out whenever I wanted to. But now that I work this job, it's certain times that I have to be up, and only 2 days I go in the afternoons. Other than that, I could go in anywhere from 7, which means I have to wake up at 6. Or we could go in at 6 or 7, which means I have to get up at 5 or 4. No, I never woke up at 4. At 5 or 6, I have to wake up. It's not helping my situation. But I say all this to say, like, I don't always have the answers. In the sense of like, you know, like, how do you do certain stuff? It's just like, when I watch people testimony videos and I think like, yeah, they're so inspiring, it's probably easy to think like, okay, I want to get my life together like that person. Yeah, when I say my life is not together, like in God it is, but with me, by myself, it's like, no, like I don't know what I'm doing. Half of the times I'm just like winging it, really and truly. And then after that, that's when you get the testimony. So somebody had commented like, somebody had commented like, or a few people had commented like, it's so inspiring, like I'm about to move to Dallas, on multiple videos, because I've made videos about moving to Dallas. But don't try to, I would say, take points from people's testimonies where they speak about the trials, stuff they've been through and what they've learned, but don't try to make their testimony your testimony. Like, walk with God, pray. I would say the biggest thing too is like, watch that video, because after I made the video about the 4 things I wish I knew before moving, or like moving by faith or whatever, I was thinking, like, right after I made that video, I was like, Tony, you need to go back and watch that, because right after that I just went into like I'm just exhausted, like tired, and plus I feel like I've gotten to the point where it's like I'm in transition. Like, I've moved by faith last year. I'm like, what is this? Y'all posted on my story. I'm gonna show y'all. I posted this on my story. You can't even see it. And my sister gonna talk about some budget. We literally made a budget we made a budget week before last, about not spending out, not eating out. Yeah, I had to go to Dunkin' because I don't feel like cooking at home. Anyways, yeah, and my iPad is on 3%. Haven't gotten an order as yet. That makes sense. But enough complaining, or not complaining, but I just like to, when I want to look back on this when my life is better and see where I came from. But 2, I just want to let y'all know, like, it's not always peaches and cream. It's not always as quick as we tell the testimonies, or as quick as someone tells the testimonies is as quick as it actually happens in life. Like, timelines are important when you listen in the testimonies of like how people move, what they do, how God work in their life, because we could tell a testimony in 30 minutes but really took like a year, or really took like 6 months. But yeah, really and truly, I'm to the point where, and I'm gonna try not to talk a lot in this vlog, because the last vlog I was like, I cut so much out. I was like, Tony, you talk too much, like talking too much. But yeah, really and truly, I'm at the point where I just want to get a job, one job that pays all of my bills, where I could focus, like a set time, let's say like 8 to 4, 8 to 5, every day throughout the week, so I could get back on a schedule, in the sense of, okay, I know I had to wake up at, let's say 6, and I work from home job at that, because yeah, I get up at 6, read my Bible, pray, eat breakfast, log on to work, and then afterwards I could do stuff, because there's more freedom on my time. I feel like the state that I'm in, on top of how I'm eating, is the state that I'm in is like, I literally work all day, and then the way that I eat is not good. So I feel like that's the biggest thing that's affecting my energy, and it's literally affecting everything else around me. So right now, the biggest thing I'm trying to do, because like somebody had asked me to make a video on like changing like poverty mindset after breaking the covenant, and this is one of the things in it too, and I'm gonna make a separate video. But one of the things I've realized is the way that I'm eating, like I need to change it. I said this in my last vlog, but I started over the weekend, like trying to eat better. And eating better for me is just at least eating at home, so not eating fast food every day, because I feel like that is catching up to me a lot. Like I've ate out since I was a freshman, but I didn't go to college until I was 19. Yeah, so that's like, I've been eating out for years, y'all. Like almost every single day I've been eating fast food, and it's literally catching up to me. So yes,
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to meet you. We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired, I need rest. And I heard that I can come to you when weary of my flesh. You awaken me from death, God, I need you. No more walking by the flesh, that's when I leave you. God told me I'm someone. 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 Know that I'm someone. No, I'm a child of God. I wanna go the godly way, close to your love again. I give my heart again, Jesus. I wanna go the godly way, close to your love again. I give my heart again, Jesus. I know you know me well. I feel invisible until you tell me you're right here. I cancel plans with you to meet with sin and break your heart. Sometimes I go to you for what you give, not who you are. I wonder if you'll leave for me. God, just tell me what you need from me. Is the Holy Spirit still in me? God, I'm asking you for clarity, even though you told me already. God told me.
And he reminds Timothy that God's entire creation is very good, including food and marriage. It is all to be received with great thanks by those who know and give thanks to the Lord of Jesus. Paul then addresses problems among some older men in the church, and Timothy is to respect their age but not their misbehavior, which seems to be alcohol.
Hey y'all, good morning. So y'all, I woke up this morning, I decided let me just vlog. When I got up, I'm like, I don't know how people just get up and start talking. Like for me, it's like I need a good 2-3 hours before I start talking. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, Tony, just push through, just push. All right, y'all, let's try this again. Good morning. I was trying to talk to y'all yesterday morning, but my camera, like when I said my camera, I mean my phone, but it kept shutting off and then it died. So I was just like, I'm gonna just try again tomorrow. But yesterday I was trying to tell y'all, I'm not sure what video it was that I spoke to y'all about, like me taking my health more serious, like trying to be healthier. So the 2 things I bought so far was liquid chlorophyll and vitamin B12. The vitamin B12 that I bought was because like my energy, like I was saying, my energy has been low. This vitamin B12 is not my favorite. I mean, vitamin B12 in general isn't my favorite, but you're supposed to take, I think, a teaspoon or a tablespoon. I just feel the bottom. What looks like a tablespoon. And then I think they say you're supposed to take it with like 8 ounces, but I've been trying to get it over with quick, so I just fill it with as much as I want to drink. Which, like, this is fine. This is gonna taste concentrated and nasty, but it's fine. And then this, you just spray it. Yo, sometimes I like the taste of that B12 and sometimes I don't. Basically today, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but y'all, yesterday, like I woke up feeling very productive, which is why I started vlogging. And then afterwards, I was just like, I just need to rest. So I was just laying on my bed until like later in the evening, and then I just went out and did some DoorDash. But today, I'm gonna refilm a video that I already filmed, but I want to refilm it because I left out some parts, like some stuff that I actually wanted to talk about, and it's because I didn't write notes down. Now I've been trying to like not write notes for my sit down videos. Just, I don't know, in my mind I feel like it would flow better, but obviously it's not flowing better because I'm forgetting stuff. So Now I wrote the notes down. I'm gonna just refilm it today. Oh, I'm washing my clothes in the background, so just ignore that. But yeah, so I need to film that, and it's 10:24 right now. I have to leave probably like 11:45. So I'm about to eat breakfast, take a shower, film this video, and then excuse me. And hopefully I can edit a part of it and then leave. Cause that's really, I've been wanting to upload this video since Monday. And it's basically a video about like how I changed my poverty mindset that I had. But yeah, so for breakfast, I'm eating a croissant and a banana muffin. So what I do is like heat it up because I like my food hot. And then I put it in a frying pan because I like crunchy food. But yeah, and then I'm gonna drink an iced coffee. So with the iced coffee, it's not gonna be as good because I don't have like syrup, and I don't want to repurchase syrup because I'm trying to not eat so much sugar or not consume so much sugar. And it's a paper towel in the microwave in case you think I was putting it in a microwave. So for my iced coffee, I literally just use instant coffee. I didn't wash this. I literally use like instant coffee, and then I put water in it. This is where I would also put syrup, or like caramel in it. And then I just use whatever creamer I have. This creamer I bought from Kroger, but I don't really like it. I really wanted a caramel because that's like my favorite flavor, but it's just whatever they had I used. So yeah, I just be frying this until it get like brown.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty.
Alright, yeah, I literally just spent probably 10 minutes looking for a video to watch. But I'm about to eat breakfast. And yes, I eat breakfast in my bed. Like, I know I just bought my couch and everything, but I promise I'm gonna change. I feel like growing up, I used to eat in my room, so I didn't have to be outside. When I moved here, I did the same thing. And it's just like, I've been thinking about that. Because even when I had my first apartment, I ate in my room all the time. I could have ate out on the couch. Because I had a TV in my room, and I had a TV in the living room. Could have ate out there. And I just, like, that's one thing I'm trying to break. We'll get into that later. But that's one thing I'm trying to break, like, having a whole apartment and just confining myself to my room. But when I get my TV stand and everything, I feel like I'm gonna just have to force myself to sit outside. Because this is, like, the only room I really sit in. Like, one thing I have been trying to do is, like, make myself sit outside. Not every day, because sometimes I just be waking up and do not be in the mood to get up right away. But I try to make myself read my Bible and stuff outside, because it's like, if I had that sofa, I need to use it. So yeah, I'm about to eat my breakfast, and all I watch is YouTube videos. Like, I don't be on Hulu, I don't be on Netflix, nothing. I used to, and then I had my other sister's Stars account, but I literally just watch YouTube videos. So the reason why I was scrolling is because everybody that I already watched their videos. And so I'm just like, what kind of video do I want to watch? Do I want to watch a testimony? But sometimes I just be in a mood, like, not to hear nothing heavy, like a testimony, and I just be wanting to watch live vlogs. So I literally seen this person on my For You page. Don't know who they are. I'm about to start watching them. See their vibe. Sorry, I got a notification. See their vibe and see if I want to subscribe. But are y'all like me? Like, honestly, I know people be like, subscribe, but I'll watch somebody faithfully and never subscribe. It'll be like one time I'll be looking for them, like, where's their vlog? Like, I know they post on a regular schedule. I'll be like, wait, I'm not even subscribed. Like, that'd be me. But yeah, I'm about to eat. Alright, y'all, so I'm still watching the lady that I was talking about. Their channel is the For Show Life. I like her, so I'm on my second video, but as I was getting ready to film the video that I was telling y'all that I'm refilming, I was like, I forgot that I wanted to talk to y'all about what I was telling my sister. So basically, what I've been learning, because any situation that I'm in, especially when I don't want to be in that situation, I'd be like, God, what are you trying to show me? So one thing, I know like a lot of us were probably like waiting on God for whether it be business or like say like moving, whatever you're waiting on God for. In that process of you waiting, please allow God to work on your character. So that character thing, people don't realize like your character, it will make or break whatever situation you're praying to God about. So for instance, if you want to start a business and you have a horrible character, you may get up there because of your skill, but you probably won't last long or as long because of your character. You probably won't be able to hold people. You probably will be blasted over the internet if you're like an internet-based business. People probably won't want to even work with you. Like say if let's say like you're a realtor, people probably won't want to work with you. They probably won't want to recommend you to their clients or network with you. Like y'all, that character thing is something serious. Like even for me, growing up, how I grew up in the Caribbean, we could literally say whatever we want. Like we say what we want, you take it or leave it. When I moved to the States, I'm like, dang, everybody is sensitive. Like everything you say, they take it personal. So while that may be the case, I did also work on myself, because in reality, some parts was like, bro, okay, you just being rude. Not just blunt, but like, not just blunt and being truthful, but I was also being rude. So I'm like, okay, let me work on that. And one of like my biggest things is like driving. When I'm driving, I get irritated easily. And that's kind of like because of like, I may get nervous on the road, like with all the lanes and stuff, like it may be overwhelming, but either way, it's not an excuse, right? So I was thinking to myself, one day, like, bro, people really be irritating me on the road, right? And I know it'll be aggravating, I know it'll be going off. So I was thinking about that, and God literally showed me the scripture. I think it's James 1:20, and I remember it because I was looking it up this morning. And it talk about like how wrath does not work the righteousness of God. So wrath is easily irritated, easily angered, and one of the words is also character, and that's obviously a bad character, right? So, and then righteousness, when it doesn't work the righteousness of God, it just means it's not acceptable to God. So when I seen that, I was like, dang, like I really need to work. Like a character, like a bad character is deeper than I thought. So I'm like, bro, I really need to work on that. And even after that, because God had shown me that like a while ago, even after that, seeing it in other people, I'm like, dang, like I really need to work on my character, because I could see, what am I looking for? I can see how it's affecting people's life, that I'm able to look into, and I'm like, bro, like, how can you not see that your character is a problem? You see what I'm saying? So if I could recommend anything, is allow, like in that waiting season, allow God to work on your character, just so like when you get to that place you've been praying for years, you don't ruin it with an attitude. Like even if it's marriage that you're praying for, work on your character now, so when you get there, you don't ruin your marriage with a bad attitude. Like y'all, a bad attitude is so much deeper, so much heavier than I feel like people realize. Even that I realized in the past, like a bad attitude could, if it could ruin the day, I feel like it could ruin people's life. Like if you have a bad attitude every day, you can ruin somebody's life. And that's just for that person to decide, like, am I gonna stick around for this person with their attitude to ruin my life, or am I gonna leave? And most people will leave. So please allow God to work on your character. Yeah, I know I'll be like, it's literally 11:43 at this point, so I don't even know why I'm trying to do this whole hair routine. But my scalp was dry. I was like, let me just get this over with. I'm gonna go back to watching the lady that I found, and hopefully film this video in 20 minutes. Either way, I'm gonna film this video, so I just had to leave out whenever I'm done. I wanted to edit a little bit. That's not gonna happen at all. At all. heart is racing. So out of breath. Literally was scrolling on my phone. Scrolling my phone on Facebook Marketplace, because that's something I do. I just be scrolling on Facebook Marketplace. And I literally seen this rug. $50. I underestimated. I thought it was smaller. Y'all, this rug is huge. I'm so glad I didn't even try to negotiate the price. Exactly what I've been looking for. Whew. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna just show y'all how it rolled up. Unrolling, maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, but not now. So this is a rug. It's kind of like a zebra vibe, y'all. It's heavy, it's sturdy. She said she just kept it in her, she just kept it in her dining room. She didn't really take it out. This is like the color of it. And she literally charged $50. $50 for this rug. And she was like, it's just because she got a new rug. Whatever. But I'm just about to hit the road. I'm about to go DoorDash now. But I just wanted to show y'all, like, y'all, we're really furnishing. Like, we're filling up the place. This is exactly like the color that I wanted, because I'm gonna do a black dining room table. Like, so I'm gonna put the rug obviously in this area. Black dining room table. I don't know what kind of TV stand. I have a vibe of what I want to go for. But this rug is right on time.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for.
I don't want to hear anything about this rug being too big, because I've already seen that. Like, literally, y'all. Look how big this rug is. I took everything out of me, and I'm not, like, I still had to move it around and push it under the couch some, but I'm not doing nothing else. Not right now. I'm done for the night. If y'all can't tell by now, I love talking in the car. So this morning, it's Wednesday. I'm going to McDonald's because I already placed my order for breakfast. But y'all, first, I wanted to thank y'all so much for watching my last vlog that I posted. And I'm currently vlogging again. So yesterday and today, I finally had 2 days off where I'm able to film, edit, and upload. So the video that I told y'all I had to refilm, I refilmed it, I edited it, but I was out dashing while I was still editing it. And so after that, I was like, my computer kept sticking. So I'm like, I'm gonna just deal with this on Monday. But on Monday I never got edited. So Tuesday came and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm off. Let me edit it before I go out to DoorDash. Y'all, my computer would not turn on for nothing. It's Wednesday and it's still not turning on. So yeah, I don't know when y'all are gonna see this vlog. I don't know when y'all are gonna see that video. I'm still trying to figure out, like, okay, so for instance, my iPad, that was my fault. Like, I had left it in my computer. I had left it in my car for like long periods of time, and it started overheating. So like, it messed the battery up. Like, the screen, like, at least for my iPad, it was turning on and it was shut right back off. So when I Googled it, it was like, it might be a battery problem. So, and then I probably have to take it to Apple, but y'all, that's just another expense. So literally, y'all, I was supposed to be doing a fruits and veggie day yesterday. After I seen that, I was like, forget it. I don't have time to do this. Like, I don't know what's going on with my devices. My phone keeps sticking. My phone keeps overheating. My iPad charged when it feels like it. That was my fault. And then my computer just stopped working. I'm like, bruh. And then even before that, yesterday, I had seen, like, the pastor that the lady listens to in her, like, during her services and stuff. I seen one of his sermons pop up, and I'm like, I don't even listen to him. Hold on, I need my code. Y'all, the sun is in the way, but just ignore. So yeah, I had seen one of his sermons pop up, and it was like it was like a clip of it, and it was like, the devil is after your consistency. And I kept saying, I'm gonna watch it. And so finally, I still haven't watched it because my computer computer. And I'm like, even by the title I can see, because I was like, I'm trying to be consistent on YouTube, get the content out, and it's like, when I'm about to get the content out, my computer's not working. Like, all of my music is on there. Like, literally everything I edit with is on there. And I don't think iMovie has an account per se, because when I go on my phone, the stuff that's on my iMovie on my computer is not on my phone. So yeah.
Hey, Richard, do we got some food using any rewards today? You're good to go to the next window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, y'all, that's where I'm at right now. Y'all, just got home and I'm washing my clothes right now. Yeah, I be coming home looking at my robe and I'm like, I can't believe I got this for $50. Let me show y'all what. So McDonald's, they finally had a camera for it. No, they be like, oh, the machine is done, it's not working, blah blah blah. And then, hold on. So then I be getting, like, you can either get a, depending. So if they have that little deal going, you can just get a bacon, egg, and cheese, and then take the bacon out. And I just get like an egg biscuit and add cheese to it. Now usually I'll just get the bacon, egg, and cheese, but I'm trying to stop eating pork, so that cuts down a lot of the stuff that I can eat out for breakfast. But yeah, because I usually always get like bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits or bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. But yeah, I'm about to eat, and I don't know. I have a Zoom call at 11, but I probably, dang, what time is it? Okay, I have like 20 minutes. I probably want to listen to that on the road so I could get out the house and make some money. Y'all, I've been wanting to talk to y'all since this afternoon. Today is Friday. I think it's like the 20th or the 21st. But as you can see, I'm running out of edge control. Like, my edge control is literally done. And the beauty supply store that I get it from is far from me. Whatever, that's just besides the point. I don't know where this vlog is going. I don't know how it's going. I just be taking clips on random days. I just feel like it's not even making no sense. But I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I feel like I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. And remember, my computer is still out of whack. What I did is I ordered what is it called? An iPad keyboard. So whenever I get here, I'll just try to re-edit the video that I filmed and then edit this vlog. Plus, when I came home today, like when your computer started overheating, that's what it was doing, which is, I guess, progress, because it wasn't doing anything at all. Like, it wasn't turning on, it didn't have the Apple logo, it didn't have none of that. Like, nothing was happening. So, but when I plugged it out from being charged, it stayed with the logo for a while, and then it just went back black. Yeah, I'm making dinner, but I couldn't remember if I turned the stove on. It's literally like 10 something at night. I just came back from DoorDash. What was I saying about my computer? I just came back from DoorDash, but what I wanted to talk to y'all, I'm about to quit. Like, not even like, oh my gosh, no, I'm literally about to quit, because it's just not working out for me. And when I mean quit, I mean like the small business that I'm working with. I'll get like more into detail of it, but like one of the reasons is it's 10. I worked there this morning, and then I went to DoorDash. I'm exhausted, and I had to wake up. What time? I had to wake up at 5 to be there at 6. Like, it's not working out for me. Like, no. So, and there's many other reasons. I'm just really tired right now. So I'll probably finish telling y'all that on Sunday. I probably won't vlog tomorrow, but I could vlog Sunday morning, because tomorrow I'm gonna be exhausted again. But yeah, and I feel like I get more into detail of that, and plus I want to be more consistent. And like, I can't be consistent in the sense of the schedule that I'm working right now. Plus, it's a lot of reasons. I'm gonna tell y'all on Sunday, which will probably be like a second for y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all. I'm just gonna, and I also set an appointment with Apple to see what's wrong with my computer. Hopefully it started working before then, because I know when my iPad stopped working, it started back working like 5 days later or so. So hopefully my computer does the same thing and I don't have to go to Apple, because Apple is far. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next clip.
The bottoms of her feet, teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within, and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire.
Y'all, we had to have a cooking break, a little intermission to praise God. Tell me why. Hold on. Tell me why. Okay, when my computer went dead, when it turned on, whatever, when it just stopped working, I was like, you know what? When my iPad had stopped working, if I remember correctly, I prayed Ezekiel 37. That's when he prophesied to the wind. He called on God. I'm gonna just insert the scripture. So while I was driving, I was like, oh, let me say the same thing. I said, God, I don't have my computer in my car, but I'm gonna just, by faith, pray. Remember I told y'all it was overheating, but it wasn't doing nothing else after that? Tell me why. I was like, let me just try to turn it on. It did not turn on. I was like, well, let me plug it in. And it did the same thing it was doing. So I was like, you know what, God? When you told Elijah the first part, which was prophesy to the bones, he had to go again and prophesy to the wind. Now I said that, but I didn't know the exact words to the scripture. So I was like, let me look it up. No, I think I said like, God, please breathe your breath upon my computer and make it work. Cause I don't need another inconvenience, right? And remember I told y'all, like, God kept showing me that sermon, the devil is after your consistency. It's hard enough for me to be consistent on my own. Like, I don't need these kind of interferences. So then I went to look up the scripture. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, y'all. The devil tried to play me, but it just went dead. And see, my iMovie is coming back up. Yes. Like, it literally turned back. I am so elated. I'm still probably gonna keep my keyboard. We'll see the vlog when it gets here. We'll see how long this lasts. I'm gonna just pray it lasts forever. And y'all, I had a dream that my computer started back working. When I tell y'all the devil, I'm talking about the iPad really was my fault. I didn't know like overheating and leaving it in the car would mess the battery up. My computer, I don't know what's going on. My phone keep overheating. Everything keeps overheating and shutting off.
Take her higher, higher, fly about the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running, show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army, ready when the truth act up. Nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire. Fast forward to the ground.
Hey y'all, so I told y'all I was gonna update y'all on Sunday. So today is Sunday. It is like, it's 5:25 p.m. I'm just coming out to DoorDash for the day. Cause y'all, like I said, exhausted. I told y'all I was gonna also update y'all about like me quitting or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. But I just got some Dunkin'. I got like this salt. Oh, I don't have a sticker, but I had salsa caramel cold brew. And then like I do 4 liquid cane sugar and then 3 of the flavors, so just for reference. I also got these hash browns. I had got I'm not really a hash brown person, but these are seasoned, so I like these. And y'all, I'm looking over here because I'm uploading my video off my computer. Like I said, my computer is working, praise God. And literally y'all, my computer started working on Friday, I think I was filming, And then today's Sunday when I was gonna have an appointment with the Genius Bar, the Apple thing, like with Apple. And then I also got this burrito, I think it's called, from Dunkin'. Y'all, one thing about me, before I buy anything, I'm going to watch a review video. So that's what I did earlier. I watched a review video just to see, because yeah, I wanted to try the Dunkin' egg wrap thing, but then I seen this guy clowning it, like when he had slipped it in his back pocket, saying like it's so small. I said, yeah, I don't have time for that. I'll let y'all know how these things taste. But yeah, updating y'all on how and why I quit. So to make a long story short, and I don't know, y'all. Okay, why I'm saying I don't know is because I'll probably just make because I want to add this into like the God told me to quit update video, but I'm gonna still tell y'all. So I started working with the small business back in April. I think it was in April. It was after Easter for sure. And like I quickly realized like this isn't what I feel like God is telling me to do. Plus it came to a point where it's like I'm working so much and I'm making less money than just doing DoorDash alone. And I'm like, no, it's not working out. Like I already told y'all too, even with my last job, I realized like I stayed longer than I needed to, and I didn't want to make that same mistake now where I'm staying longer than I need to, just because like one thing about me, y'all, once I commit to something, it's hard for me to let go. That's why I kind of watch the stuff that I commit to, especially friendship. That's why that video, I don't know what video it was, when I said like I don't call everybody my friend like until it's like, yeah, this is my friend. So I said all that to say, I was like, God, this is becoming too much. Plus, it's just like, yeah, I just couldn't do it. So I told her yesterday, I was like, hey, the 29th will be my last day. Depending on how it worked for you, depending on how it worked for her. So I told her, she was like, yeah, you can work until the 29th. But yeah, so I ended up telling her, I ended up quitting. So I'm gonna work until the 29th, and then yeah, I was saying like it's basically becoming exhausting, like physically and then mentally. And then I feel like I couldn't get on a schedule like with my life. It's like, because it's just like, it was just a lot. Like sometimes I would be scheduled to work and it should be like, don't bother come in, but I'm already preparing. Thank God it dropped on this. I'm already preparing to go to work. So it's like, okay, well, I was supposed to go to work later on. I could have went out to DoorDash earlier. And then I was so exhausted on certain days that I'll just feel like, okay, I already made this much money for the day by working with the small business. I'm not gonna go into work. And even in me just not even DoorDashing as much as I used to, I was still making more money. I still made more money last month. So when I weighed all them options and then I was just getting more and more exhausted, I was like, yeah, I'm about to quit. What it also showed me too is when it's God's people, like he'll work in everybody's favor, because to me, I realized like it was becoming, I don't want to say like an issue, like, but like for them financially. So I'm like, it's becoming an issue for me financially. It's becoming an issue for them financially. I was like, yes, it's time for me to leave. And plus, it's a family-owned thing, so I feel like regardless, they're gonna want their family to have a source of income. And like, I'm not their family, so I was like, I feel like it worked out for everybody. Starting next week, which is like, I feel like the 31st. I need to wrap this vlog up too, because it's just a whole bunch of clips about nothing. But starting next week, I feel like I'll be able to get on a schedule, upload more consistently, and do more things that I want to do. Plus, if it works out for how I want to do DoorDash, I want to start, like last week I went to late Bible study, so I want to start doing more stuff like that, like getting out. I don't want to do the same things where it was like I'm just living that day-to-day life of I work, I go home, I work, I go home. Like I want to start like making friends and stuff like that. Now y'all, I say that, but then when it's time to make friends, I'm just like, I don't really want to do it. But I need to push myself because God was telling me, like, I enjoy being alone, and the devil could use that to his advantage in certain instances. So I need to get into like community. So I need to start doing that. Of course, I'll take y'all along the journey of me doing that. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, or no, I think I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna just tell y'all how this tastes and wrap this vlog up. This is good, especially for Dunkin'. This is good. Like, for a while I wasn't really eating food from Dunkin'. I would get drinks because I'm trying to stop eating like pork. I don't know if I said that before. I'm trying to stop eating pork. So, you know, they have like the bacon, egg, and cheese. At least like with McDonald's, you could take the bacon out, or you could just get like a egg sandwich and an egg biscuit and egg cheese. And I hate Dunkin' biscuits. They're just soft and nasty. And yeah, so now that they have this, I can eat this. But this is $5. I only got it because, like I told y'all, them deals on the app, I got it for $3, so that's why I got it. $5, I don't really know about $5, but it's really good. Thank y'all so much for watching this vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing these weekly because, like I said, if I have enough content in my life to show y'all, I could do these weekly. But if not, I could do like me getting my life on track in terms of like getting on a schedule. Maybe that would help with me and doing vlogs and stuff. Plus next month my cousin is coming up here. My cousin from the Caribbean, he's about to go to schools, but he just has like a connecting flight through DFW. So I'm going to like pick him up. I don't know if he'll be on the vlog because he's literally probably gonna be here for not that long, not even a day, and then he's gonna go back. Plus I want to get back into like decorating. I know like in this vlog I showed y'all my rug. That's as far as I got. I probably got my rug like 2 weeks ago. Y'all, I'll be carrying on these vlogs. That's why I say I don't really know about weekly. But yeah, I know the I almost say space saver. I know the TV stand that I want for sure. I switched it from the one that I wanted before. So that's my next purchase for sure. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this vlog, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.
Welcome, valued customer. Place your item in the bagging area. If you have your shopper's card, scan it now.
God, you call me by my name.